Oh man, this don't look good. This is it. West Indies is in a lot of trouble. Oh my God, they're in trouble.
BOLAS Sports Review, where every play breaks through. BOLAS Sports Review, the game, the glory, the truth. BOLAS Sports, review it, feel it, live it. BOLAS Sports, every legend starts here.
Welcome to BOLAS Sports Review, the voice of West Indies cricket.
Where Caribbean cricket comes alive. And in this podcast, we're going to take you all the way back to 2004. Match drama, fallen wickets. Which match I'm talking about? It was first test match in a four-match series, England versus West Indies, of course, right here at Sabina Park. West Indies was captained by Brian Lara. England was Michael Vaughan. Officiating umpires, Darrell Hare from Australia and Billy Bowden from New Zealand. It was a match. It was something else. Never experienced, never witnessed here in the West Indies before. Bear in mind, England won the toss, inserted us. First innings, we made 321 with the man, of course, Devon Smith. Remember the name? That regional bully? Yeah, he made a century. Yes, and England replied with
West Indies make 311.
311 West Indies. Thank you, my brother. And how much did England make? It replied
339.
339. The lead was 28. West Indies was the openers were Chris Gale and a man called Devon Smith, the regional bully. All right then, so we went into bat on the third day. Third day was on the Saturday. And listen to me, listen to me good now, you know. All right, so they went in. They didn't lose any wicket overnight. So Sunday morning come now. Some of us was planning to go to church and come back and enjoy the match. But what was to be unfold was beyond our imagination. Yes, indeed, was beyond our imagination. So Chris Gale and Devon Smith went in overnight to come back Sunday morning. Many of us was planning to go to church, as I said, and come back to catch the afternoon session or thereabout after tea session. But what was to unfold, I'm going to turn it over to BOLAS to tell us more. I'll be my brethren.
Yes, sir. So West Indies started the day on zero. They were
0 for 0.
0 for 0. Chris Gale was on 9 from 24 balls. And here come Harmison to Chris Gale. And he bowled. Out! Caught! Third slip. Chris Gale flashes outside the half stump. And he was caught in slip by Tar. He made 9 from 27 balls. And now West Indies are 13 for 1.
All right. It was a disappointing start to today's play.
Yes, sir. And then comes Ramarit Sawan. He made ducks in the first innings.
Yeah, so he was on a pair.
And appear. So I hope he's gonna do better. And here comes Harmison again after he faced 7 balls. And Harmison bowled. And he's rocks on the pad. The umpire say he's out. And someone is on a double ducks.
Made a pair.
He tried to swing to the ball, but it hit him on the pad. Harmison is on fire.
And I can bet you there was no TV replays for him to go to.
Yes,
No DRS at the time.
It was a bit high. It hit him over the knee, but the umpire gave him out.
And he couldn't. There was no savior up the upstairs for him.
No upstairs. So West Indies is now 13 for 2. It didn't add anything to the score. So it doesn't look good for West Indies. But I think they can fight back. And here come Chandapal.
Mr. Reliable.
It's a reliable farmer as he comes up to bowl to Chandapal. And Chandapal try to play the ball. But man, it hit the bat, it hit the pad, and then the wicket. Oh my gosh. Chandapal is gone. It on his wicket. He faced 7 balls and he made no run. He made another ducks. So 2 ducks is in this inning.
And I understand Devon Smith watching from the non-striker inning.
Yeah. And the score is 15 for 3.
15 for 3.
Yeah. So two wicket went for 13, and Lara only had two score, they only had two score, 2 runs to the score. It was 50, Sandapal. And then here come the captain, Brian Charles Lara.
Real big man.
The real big man. He faced about 10 balls. So he's gonna face his 11 balls. So here come Haggard. That I think is bowling very well too. Up to bowl to Lara. And Lara's out caught in fourth slip. Bowled by Haggard. This is impossible. West Indies is in trouble.
And I can imagine, and I can imagine there was a deafening silence in the Sabina Park stands.
The score now is 16 for 4.
My gosh.
Man, it don't look good for West Indies. So here come Devon Smith now to face his time now, because he is the opener. So he didn't get to face a ball since the last 4 wickets.
He was a mere spectator at the non-striker end.
Yes, sir. Here comes Harmison. Ball to Devon Smith. And he's ball and card, right to the bowler. Oh man, this don't look good. This is it. West Indies is in a lot of trouble. Oh my God, they're in trouble.
Centurion gone.
Yeah, he made 100
first in the centurion gone.
But he's gone. He's gone for 12. Though the score is 28 for 5. Man, this doesn't look good. West Indies is in a lot of trouble. Well,
stick up in. A famous commentator would say West Indies is now kind of contortions.
Well, here come the confident Wrigley Jacob, the West Indies wicket keeper.
Yes, sir.
He's a man that he'll come there.
Man for the crisis.
Yes, and they come here, the bowler come to Westin to Jacob. Oh my gosh, he hit that one for a 4. Nice batting there from Jacob. Look at Jacob is gonna make it better for West Indies. He's gonna make some runs. And here come Harmison to Jacob, the wicket keeper. And he's out caught at silly mid-on. Ball lifting, and he tried to make a shot at it, and it take the head right in the hand of Hussein. Man, West Indies is now in it seems to be over. It seems it's over for the West Indies. This doesn't look good. Jacob made 50 from 22 balls. So he had done the best. So the score is now 41 for 6. And here come now the West Indies fast bowler, Tina Bess.
No, we are down to the bowlers now.
Yeah. But Tina Bess is a good little.
Yes, he can swing. Yes. Yeah, he can swing lustily.
Yeah, he's a hard hit off the ball. And he faced about 2 balls, doesn't make any runs. And here come Harmison in to bowl to Bess. And he's caught a lifting ball. Take the edge and going straight to the keeper. Harmison is on fire. Bess is hold for a ducks. That means we have 4 ducks in this game.
It's a duck farm.
Well, I'll tell you that West Indies is in a lot of trouble. I don't think they can come back.
And stick up in. By then, the Sabina crowd, they were in. I think they were in shock. They couldn't believe what they were seeing.
It's all. Everybody is in silence. So West Indies started the day on 0. The West Indies made 311 in the first match. First innings. England made 339, and it was a lead of 29.
28.
So 28. So West Indies had 28 to clear before beginning run chase for England. So West Indies is now 41 for 6.
So in effect, we are just about 13 for 6.
Right, exactly. So here come another of the bowler, Adam Sanford, and here come Harmison to bowl to Sanford, and he flashes it, and it's an easy cut and the half stump. A easy start. West Indies is I think it's over now. It's over now for West Indies, because they are now 43 for 9. Sanford must have 1 runs from 8 balls. So they are in a lot of trouble. 43 for 9. And don't come now, Fidel Edwards. So West Indies started the 4th day and 0-0. No runs, no wicket
with Chris Gale and Devon Smith as the openers.
at the
And
crease.
remember, guys, Devon Smith was the first inning centurion.
And here come Harmison to bowl to Chris Gale. And his out card slashing at the half stump. The ball was shifting away at the half stump. He slashes at it and he was out card by top in third slip. He made 9 from 25 balls. The score is 13 for 1. Then
Yes,
come
sir. And I can also tell you that a lot of Jamaicans, as I said earlier, a lot of Jamaicans was planning to go to church because it was a Sunday morning. A lot of Jamaicans were planning to go to church and come to watch some cricket, like West Indies is batting. A lot of us like to come to watch West Indies batting. So a lot of us was planning to go to church, cook our Sunday dinner, and come to the ground maybe about after lunchtime, maybe about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So that was that. But go on, my brother. Tell us what was to unfold.
when West Indies look like they have a long batting lineup here. So here comes Shawan as Harmison comes up to bowl to him.
And stick up in. And bear in mind, Sawan made ducks in the first inning, so he was right there and then on a pair.
And Harmison bowled. And he's just on the pad. The umpire go up. So he's out leg before. Shawan is on he made a double ducks.
Golden pair.
Golden pair. The score now is 13 for 2.
13 for 2.
Yes, sir.
And we oh my gosh. So I'll know when I wipe off the 28 deficit here.
No, sir. Then come the very Cinderine Shandapal. The very
Mr. Reliable.
Mr. Reliable inform Shandapal. So I think he's gonna come there and try to do something.
Some numbers.
Make some runs. So we're looking forward to Shandapal. And here come Armstrong again to Shandapal. And he tried to play this one, but he hit the pads and then hit the stump. So Shandapal hit the stump and it don't look good for Shandapal. He faced 5 balls and made ducks. His score now is 13 for 3. No, 15 for 3. So we lost 2 wickets for 13 and now just 2 extra runs and we have now lost 3 wickets. But here come the big man, the captain, Brian Charles Lara.
And a lot of us were building our hopes that he would come and rescue. He was the captain. Bear in mind, he was the captain of the team at the time.
So Lara tried to play. This is his 7th ball and he hasn't made a runs. So here come our Agard that is bowling very well too and bowl to Lara. And Lara head straight into the hands of Linda. He made a ducks.
And I can imagine the deafening silence in the stands at the ground in Sabina Park there.
And would you believe they only had 1 run to the score? They are now 16 for 4.
And even all while this was going on, people were filing into the ground, and some of them were stopped in their tracks, and they couldn't believe what was going on. People were in the car park coming in all the time to the match, and when they hear about the collapse, a lot of them they stood up in awe, shock and awe. They were amazed. They have never seen anything like this before. They have never seen anything like this before.
So here comes so the opener was at the other end, Devon Smith at the other end, just watching what's going on.
It was a mere spectator,
Yeah.
and he was the centurion of the first innings, so maybe he had visions of rescuing us.
Yeah, so Devon Smith made some runs in the first inning, so we have hope of him making some more. He's now on 12 after facing about 15 balls. And here come Harmison to bowl to Smith. Oh my gosh, he played bat up and catch. He hit a ball right into the bowler's hand. He's out for 12.
Caught and bowl.
Caught and bowl. Now the score is 28 for 5. This doesn't look good. This not look good. West Indies.
So by then the score was 28 for 5.
Yep.
So we had 28 for 5. So we had we were able just to wipe off the deficit.
Yeah, just
half of the side bowl out.
Just wipe it off. So West Indies now losing 5 wickets. Have to make some runs. Have to make like 100, 150 or 200 runs for England, but have a chance to beat England. And then we have the wicket keeper, the very reliable Ricky Jacob to the crease. And at the moment, he is one of them that look very good. So here come Harmison to bowl to Ricky Jacob. And pop, he lick a 4. A straight drive down long on for 4. He look good here. So I think we are gonna get some run from Wrigley Jacob. And again, here come Harmison into bowl to Jacobs. And he tips it to Silimidov. Oh my gosh, taken by Hussein. Harmison is on fire. He is on fire. This was a bouncer, a lifting ball. You could Jacob try to get it down, but he take the hedge and went straight to the Silimidov. He made 50. So he is now
Top
a
score.
top scorer in this game.
And in that case, in that instance, that scenario, 15 would be considered as a little cameo.
Yeah. So the score is now 41 for 6.
The
And
bowler's
then
time now.
yeah, and then we have Tino Best, one of our fast bowler.
Yes, and he's a very bold little batsman, very courageous.
Yes, he's a guy who go down there and hit some ball. And here come Anderson, Harmison to Tina Best. And this is a lifting ball, a bunker to his head, and he's caught. He take a edge right to the keeper. Oh my word. Best is gone for 0. Just facing 2 balls. Now the score is 41 for 7. This no look good at all. No look good. So here come
By then, it was even so a more deafening silence in the stadium. Everybody
everybody.
in the Sabina Park ground. Everybody was in shock and awe.
I tell you. And then we have the Ryan Hines that was there for a while from the other hand,
That was
looking
the
at
little batsman there from Barbados, Ryan Hines.
yes. And here come Jones. They using that third bowler, Jones to bowl to Hines. And Hines lifting ball and Hines tried to hook it. Oh my word, he was caught by the by Reed. He take a
With
edge and go straight to the keeper.
Chris Reed.
Ryan Hines is gone.
Yes, Ryan Hines would be considered as a little all rounder because he could bowl a little spin.
Yeah. The score now is 43 for 8.
Uh-oh.
And I think we can say it's over.
By
Right?
then we were sinking deeper and deeper into the mire. Right,
And
sir?
yes, it seems over for the West Indies after losing 8 wickets. No. So here come another bowler, Adam Sanford. So we are looking for them to even put on a 50 or a 60. And Harmison bowl to Sanford. Oh, and he flashed at it and he was easily caught at slip.
No.
It don't look good. He faced 8 ball and made 1 run.
Right, writing on the wall by then.
It's all over.
All over by the show.
The score is now 43 for 9. So it's all over by the show. It's now the last pair to bat. And here come Harmison, who has 6 wickets. 6 wickets for 12 runs to bowl to Philip Edwards. And he bowled. And he take a edge. Another edge to the wicket keeper. Harmison is on fire. Harmison take 7 wickets for 12 runs.
My God.
This is now all out with a lead, just a lead of 19 runs for England to bat again. 19 runs. The West Indies is in a predicament here. It's not good. It's not looking good. This is the lowest score West Indies has made in a test match.
Yes, sir. So that was that. All out for 47 right bowlers.
Yeah, for 47.
Yes, and that was a very disappointing show of batting. And if we thought that was bad, hey, look on 21 years later, that's what happened. Right at the said Sabina Park here. What happened at Sabina Park earlier this year, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
West
sir.
was
Yes,
out.
sir.
Another video.
Yes, same 7, but they moved the 4 this time and put the 2. Move
So
the 4 and put the 2 in front of the 7. And we get.
27.
All right. So anyway, I'm gonna turn to my fair lady now to give us her breakdown and her analysis of what is it. My fair lady,
Oh yeah,
I know you're there champing at the bit.
yeah.
Come in, my sister, and give us your assessment and your commentary.
Yes, that was some match, I must say. Because from a proud pace legacy to total humiliation in under 2 hours. My goodness. Steve Armisen tore through the lineup like a Hurricane Melissa. This collapse symbolizes the continuation of the decline of the West Indies cricket as far back as 1995, present day. This was not just a defeat, guys. It was a national trauma. At Sabina Park, the spiritual home of West Indies fast bowling dominance, the hosts were mangled.
Yes, ma'am. I used to read a while ago. Trauma.
Trauma.
Really trauma. Yeah, it was really traumatic, and it was
Yes.
also a drama because we couldn't believe it. With that particular, it was a movie.
I know, right? Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
because as I said earlier, many were planning to come to church to go to church and cook their Sunday dinner and prepare to come to the match, and they had to be stopped in mid track.
Yeah.
Because I tell them had to turn back because by the time they were due to grow, the match was finished, done and dusted.
Yes.
But we just eat the food, and I didn't care.
I know, right?
I go somewhere to go somewhere to go eat them food or
Oh my.
detour.
Yeah, they were dismantled
Yeah,
and all out. And it's the lowest test score in West Indies history at the time.
at the time.
At
Well,
the time.
I must say, Sabina Park is a fast bowler paradise. That's where they always West Indies always get out for low scores. So
And stick a pin. I don't know what something about Sabina Park. You always have something going on there. You remember some years ago there was an abandoned test match. You remember BOLAS?
yes, man, where the ball, yeah,
The pitch wasn't fit for to play on.
yeah, you couldn't play upon, yeah. I,
So
Wow.
something with Sabina Park.
Okay.
47 the lowest score at the time, and now in August 27.
look like the ground man then said Sabina pit special.
Something Sabina Park. No, something going on with Sabina Park.
Yeah.
Like Duppy
What?
the Sabina Park.
Yes, guys. What should have been a fortress became a nightmare as Steve Harmison unleashed one of the most ruthless spells ever witnessed in Test cricket. From a legacy built on foursome pace to total humiliation in under 2 hours, the collapse felt symbolic. The batting had no resistance, no answers, no fight. Each wicket deepens the silence in the stand, ingredients turning into heartbreak. This inning didn't just lose a test match. Many fans see it as the moment the long decline of West Indies Test cricket truly began. It started down in 1995, but they felt like 2004 cemented the true decline because from then until now, it's just like a ripple effect. Questions for you, subscribers and viewers. Do you remember this game and where were you when it happened? Just comment below and let us know.
I
And
know, stick up in. Some of us were at church. I know. Some of us were on our way to the match. But anyway, subscriber, you are the best one to say where were you, what you were doing, were you planning to come to the match, especially those in Jamaica here. And
Well, I was in St. Mary.
mhm.
So I'm a little away from the Sabina. So I was right at my radio listening it. So it was, man, one of the most astonishing days to me to see here West Indies going on and 47.
I wasn't at the match, but I watched it years after on YouTube. That's how I saw the whole play, but I wasn't there. You may ask, what caused the 47 all out collapse? Well, the collapse at Sabina Park wasn't a fluke, guys, or just one great bowling spell. No, it was a perfect storm of technical, mental, and structural failures all colliding at once. England didn't just bowl well. Steve Harmison, he bowled unplayable. Speed bounce, late movement, relentless accuracy, full lengths, targeting the stumps, short balls, forcing mistakes, and batsmen were beaten both edges and in the air.
Sikapin, is one thing I know when you make bowlers get on top of you, you are in trouble. They it's like they drop the ball at the right place.
Yep.
The ball swing when they want it. Some swing what they do. They didn't even know it was going to swing.
Right.
So sometimes it's just luck for a bowler. What do you think?
I think this was one of the most devastating spell ever seen in Test cricket anywhere. You see, once the early wickets fell, panic set in. So that's what you're talking about is panic. And the batsmen began making poor shot selection under pressure. No one trusted their defense. The scoreboard pressure multiplied, fear with every ball. That's the chaotic situation. This wasn't just players getting out. It was confidence evaporating in real time. West Indies batsmen are infected, in my opinion, with technical weakness against the short balls. Let's call it out for what it is.
Oh, yes.
But my fair lady, there was a match against Australia in Australia where Samar Joseph almost did the same thing. The only that they make some more runs,
Right?
but he took 7 wickets.
Yep.
There's only one batter batman that made some runs was Steve Smith that make 100. The other 10 men didn't pass double figure.
Right.
So
Remember that. So, yeah, like we're saying, because at the time their batting was vulnerable. They had open stance falling across the crease. They played hands away from body and no clear plan to counter bounce. Don't blame Harmison. He only exposed flaws that had been building for years. Now, let's take a look at the lack of leadership at the crease. There was no stabilizer, no common presence. Remember, we're looking at why this happened. No senior batter willing or able to absorb the pressure. No attempt to slow the game down, and wickets fell in clusters instead of phases. Great teams lose wickets. They don't lose control. Think about it. Sabina Park was supposed to be West Indies' fortress, the home of Marshall, Holding, Walsh, just to name a few of the greats. Instead, that day it became the scene of humiliation. The symbolism hit harder than the scores. Getting bowled out cheaply anywhere hurts. Doing it at home breaks everything deeper. Now, a bigger truth though is the 47 wasn't just caused that morning, it was the exposure of long term decline, like weak domestic structures, and we still see that today. Poor preparation, the erosion of batting standards, and loss of test match patience. I'm
but
seeing that today.
one thing still, earlier I said the bowler maybe luck, but he was playing over a set field. You know that they had
Good point.
slip,
Yes.
Oh,
eight slip. So
England
Yes.
smell, England smell blood, man.
yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
So he was bowling. I think they come with something special for West Indies.
Yeah, but if you look at all the flaws and deficits that I'm talking about here, you see why. Yeah, like Robbie said, they smell blood and they go at it. Because that inning didn't start the decline. It confirmed it 2 decades after. We're looking back at that 27 you mentioned, right? Names have changed, but the patterns are hauntingly familiar. Today's West Indies batting unit continues to relive many of the same flaws exposed in Kingston in March of 2004.
So,
Wickets still fall in clusters.
so that means that we can't kill the guys them that play now. We can't kill them.
No, yeah, you can kill them
Oh.
because they didn't learn anything. This is the biggest red flag. Then and now, one wicket quickly becomes three and four. Today is the same. No circuit breaker innings to slow the collapse. Momentum always stays with the bowling side. So, yes, we can. They need to see these flaws for what they are, they need to overcome them. Even today, once a spell bites, West Indies struggles to arrest the slide. Exactly what happened during the 47. Fast bowlers still target West Indies batters with bounce. Why? Because they know they have issues with that. Gloves popping, hurried pulls, fend off, to slips, poor judgment of
Hmm.
lead or play, and back foot technique, often rushed, not compact. Like I've been
Problem is
saying.
when them West Indies see them bunks, then see runs, They see runs
Exactly.
for hook ball.
Exactly. And it's the same weakness Steve Harmison exploited. It's still being haunted by today's attack. He saw it then, and they're seeing it here today. West Indies, wake up. and smell the ball. Today, West Indies batters often get in but don't go on. Scores of 20, 30, 40s dominate scoreboards. Few innings cross 100 balls faced. Aren't you seeing that? And a lack of marathon partnerships. That is one of the issues that I'm noticing big time. That partnership. I hear Robbie talk about it quite often. They're not forming great partnership.
But
Now,
stick up in. I hear Ian Bishop always stressing that you want to see West Indies batsmen bat 150 ball at least.
yes,
So
I agree.
yeah.
They need to start doing that. Now, contrast that with elite test teams where time at the crease is the currency. West Indies still spend it cheaply. Just look at 2004. The mind often goes first, right? Visible panic after early wickets. Next, shot selection deteriorates rapidly and batters start playing the bowler, not the ball. This is why collapses feel sudden. The resistance dissolves emotionally before it does technically. So we're looking at what caused this. Today, West Indies test batting still asks, what are we? Not a grinding attritional unit, not consistently aggressive either, and no shared template for survival under pressure. Now, during the 47, there was confusion. Today, that confusion still surfaces in tough sessions. Even with experienced names like Craig Brathwaite and Sheo, leadership is still inconsistent. Senior batters sometimes fall with the same rashness. Few innings that absorb pressure for others, and calm is not reliable transmitted down the order. Guys, great batting leaders change the temperature of an innings. West Indies still struggle to do that.
Yes, and I was just informed earlier in a earlier stats that that match over there in New Zealand, they just concluded tour. It was since 2011. That's a 14-year span since in one innings. Since six of our top batsmen has gotten over 25 in one single innings.
I know, you're
So there's
right.
no the team effort is lacking if they don't bat for each other.
Right.
You know, 'cause to see six batsmen getting starts, and only one was able to convert
Wow, that's not
to
good.
100. That was Hodge.
Not good. The 47 all out was not an anomaly, it was an early warning. Today, collapses prove the core issue back then were never fully fixed. So we're still experiencing the backdrop of what happened in 2004. It wasn't fixed.
But you
Techniques,
stick up in. You know that in New Zealand, the last test that West Indies play, but where they lose to New Zealand, you know that the openers bat over 200 balls.
which is good.
Yeah.
In in
That's
in in, in, two, in the both innings combined or in one
No,
inning.
first is the
Check out the innings.
second innings.
Mm.
Campbell and King bat over 200 balls
yes.
to make their 87.
Yes, and it's a customary thing where you have collapse. You make it a good start, and then when you lose one, you lose them in clutch in
Nickel
So
had,
the
clutterbuck.
yeah,
middle
Nickel had a,
order
yeah,
didn't do anything,
completely
but
just like this game.
yes.
Clutter
So
of wickets.
we're looking at the components, I'd say, that are affecting the West Indies squad, and they're not able to win a game because of these flaws that they need to see themselves and they need to fix. It's an issue and it's going on way too long and it only becoming worse. Because like I said, today collapses, they proved the core issues, right? Back then were fully fixed. They weren't fully fixed. For example, you had the technique versus pace and bounce, right? You have emotional resilience under pressure. They're still dealing with that, or they're not dealing with that, rather. Partnership building habits and test match patience and discipline. I am not seeing that in the West Indies team. When they come up against team like Australia and New Zealand, these flaws show up. They're like red lights. They go off. You see the difference between the two team. It's
Big
loud.
gap. Big gap.
It's loud, very loud. Now, until West Indies learns to value survival, guys, you gotta listen. You gotta take note here, because unless West Indies batting learns to value survival as much as stroke play, the ghost of Sabina Park will keep reappearing, just in different uniforms against different teams. That's what we're seeing today. The collapse wasn't just a one bad day, it was a combination of factors, right? Steve Harmison bowled an extraordinary spell. Yes, 7 wickets for 12 runs. Wow. Ripping through the Windies batting. Huh. England set attacking fields, just like you say, Bolas. 8 slips. Why? Why were they able to do that? They saw through West Indies that they weren't able to stand up under pressure. Right? They set 8 slips. That builds huge psychological pressure on the batsman. Can you imagine? When I saw the 8, I'm going like, oh my goodness, they didn't just do that. Yes, early wickets increased anxiety.
Yes,
Once a
that's
few,
true.
yeah, early wickets increased anxiety. And once a few wickets fell quickly, the rest fell mentally and technically. They fold. Many batsmen struggle to play the aggressive short ball and movement, especially when confidence drops. They can't do short, it's a problem. They struggle with that. Movement is also an issue. When we do like individual players, I'm seeing a lot of that. Confidence, I'm seeing a lot of foot issue. One gentleman comment in the comment about, he said he's been saying that for years. Nobody's listening. West Indies squad, they need dance lessons. They need to be go dancing calypso, dancing reggae. They need to move the foot. The pitch has had decent bounce and movement, right? Which Armisen exploited. We were talking about the pitch in Sabina Park. It had bounce and it had movement, and he saw that. He knew they're afraid of those balls, and he put it on them thick. West Indies batsmen traditionally like rhythm and confidence. Losing wickets early unsettle them and disproportionately get them, I'd say, flustered. There was a bigger system issue though. West Indies wicket entering the 2000s was already declining from its peak, started in 1995, losing senior leaders and consistency, meaning the batting lineup lacked depth and resilience. What do you guys say about that? What do you think?
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
makes sense?
yeah.
Even 2 decades later, striking similarities shows up in collapses such as the 27 1, 2, 3. I say that again. Even 2 decades later, striking similarity shows up in collapses such as the 27 all-out disaster in 2025. Lots of today's West Indies batsmen have limited test experience compared to bowlers' strength. When quick wickets fall, there's a tendency towards panic over building partnerships. And like you say, Bolas, lots of time you hear Ian Bishop comes out and talk about that. They need to be forming partnership. I also see a lot of consistent in the top order run makers. And West Indies often lack a settled, high impact top order. So when the opening partnership fails, the middle order crumbles. Not just fail, they crumbles. Mind you, fast bowlers who can swing the ball early expose technical weaknesses similar to the 2024 example. 2025, West Indies were skittled for 27 with 7 batsmen out for ducks against Australia's pace attack. Psychological collapse all over again. Once a few early dismissal happens, the mindset often shifts to survival mode rather than constructive play. Debate continues about grassroots coaching and incentives in the Caribbean. Some analysis suggests many talented youngsters prefer other career routes, shrinking the pool of test ready batsmen. So, key observation here, subscribers and viewers, the pattern isn't solely about individual bad days. It's about consistent vulnerability to quality bowling attacks, mental fragility after early dismissals, and a lack of sustained technical confidence among West Indies batters. That's my opinion. Themes that
And
have been.
stick up in. I
Mhm.
always I always make my comment that we need our mental fortitude is lacking. West
Yes,
Indies team. They lack mental fortitude. They're
and
weak mentally.
yes, and these are themes that have been recurring from 2004 through recent years. You ask, what connects 2004 and today's team? Well, I say both collapses happen at Sabina Park, as we mentioned before. Ironically, though, the same psychological, just like you're saying, Robbie, killer venue effects seems to haunt West Indies in big games. Every time you have a big game, they get all these jitters come back all over again. It seems to haunt them. The root isn't just one bowler or one innings. It's a systematic issue of technique, temperament, development, and adaptability. Sad to say, and this one is big. This is a big moment. Until the batsmen consistently build strong opening partnerships and depth, the collapse pattern will likely persist. That's my 2 cents.
Well said, my fair lady. Well said, well said. You put it in the right context. Every word you put in your commentary was on point.
Thank you.
Well,
I hope
On
they see
point.
that.
most of the games I see still, the openers most of the time start the game. The game start with a little partnership, but the middle harder doing they are not consistent at all.
Yes, we don't act upon the gains or the good position that we find ourselves in from time to time.
No,
We don't consolidate.
no. So
That's the right word. We're not able to consolidate good positions that we find ourselves in. We don't put ourselves in pole position to win the game. Yes, and that's key.
West Indies can manage the bong, the flat pitch man, bouncing pitch man, ball lifting. West Indies still has a big problem with it. So you know.
Yes, guys. So that was the throwback in 2004 on that match there with West Indies versus England, where we were humbled, we were humiliated for
Mm.
47. That was a real description of how we were demolished in right here in Sabina Park in Jamaica. You know, and
Well,
Dismantled and taken apart.
it was a
yes,
devastating bowling from
bowling
Harmison
spell by Harmison. Yes, one he will cherish and remember.
with the race in life.
And yes, guys, that was a throwback. And Sabina Park is not a good ground for West Indies to remember for more reasons than one. Anyway, we continue to hope for the best. That's all we can do. Live in hope and die in Canton Spring.
Yes, we hope for the best. Mhm.
But anyway, thanks for watching. Continue to subscribe. Subscribe. That's gonna cost you to subscribe and like the channel, share it, and touch the red button. That's when notification come. You'll get it. And we have a lot of stuff to come. Just keep on following us and let's continue to like, subscribe, and share. And drop your comments. Feel free. Not everything we say you're gonna agree with, but at the end of the day, let's agree to.
Disagree.
Disagree.
Yes, and please remember to tell us if you were around, where were you when that debacle was taken, debacle as some people pronounce it, debacle was taking place over there in Savannah Park. Now, over
Yes.
to you, my fair lady.
Oh yes, oh yes. Thanks for watching BOLAS Sports Review. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button, please. Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more cricket reviews and Caribbean sports stories. See you in the next one. Ciao.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we are out for now. Ciao.
Like, subscribe, and share. Bola Sports. Oh, yes.